Hello, and welcome to Divide and Conquer version 4.5, a Lord of the Rings conversion mod for Medieval 2 Total War. And also welcome to my very first YouTube video. God, we're in for a ride. Okay. I personally have been wanting to start recording for a really long time, and today I finally managed to psych myself up to, just sit down, turn on OBS, and open up the game. And I don't see this really getting anywhere. I know everyone says that, but I know that there's so many people doing YouTube and such right now, and there's so many content creators and people who have amazing content and communities and everything. And if I ever reach that point, that'd be amazing. I literally wouldn't know what to do with myself. But for me, I just want to take my teeny tiny slice of the pie of people's time out of their day and show them the things that I really enjoy playing. Because this, for example, I found from other content creators, such as Arachir. He's the mod's head. He has a YouTube channel. He does playthroughs. He does mod overviews for the mod, faction overviews, lore videos. Fantastic. As well as many other YouTubers that have been covering Divide and Conquer for a very long time. I will link all of their channels and such in the description because they have much better content than I do. I can guarantee it already. As well as install links for the mod will also be there, as well as the specific video tutorials, all this stuff, because I know that from them I have been able to reach this point in confidence that I can, at least I feel like I am ready to sit down and start my own playthrough. And that is what we are doing today. So, after watching all these content creators and such do their own playthroughs, their own faction overviews, I've seen a lot of factions be played through and such, and also many of them are being changed in version 5. Version 5 is the future version of Divide and Conquer. Since the nature of this mod is a mod, that means that most of the team do it as a hobby. They're very committed, and there's a great community around this mod. But of course that means that there are no due dates, there are no schedules or deadlines. Everything is worked at whatever pace the mod team enjoy. And so as such, there's no release date for version 5. However, Arachir specifically does developer diaries, and he enjoys detailing the work that is going into the mod. Especially factions that are going to be changed, such as Isengard. Isengard is getting a revamp of their faction with an end script. Dol Amroth is losing a Corsair invasion script, etc., etc. And so as such, I didn't want to play any of those factions for my first playthrough. As well, I don't want to play any factions that I've already seen a lot of coverage of. So I've seen Mordor, that wasn't Mordor, that was goblins. I've seen Mordor, I've seen Rohan, I've seen Dale, I've seen Gondor, and after going through several YouTubers and their past playthroughs and such, I've settled on 3 potential factions that I would like to play. That'd be Lothlorien, Angmar, and one other. I believe it was Dale. And from that, I picked Angmar because this mod has a Discord, and recently on the Discord there was a poll that was ran, and it was said that the Dunedain were the most popular faction in the mod, which I personally, my most played faction is also the Dunedain, coincidentally. And every single time I play a Dunedain playthrough, not only are the Goblins of Moria absolute pains in the butt, constantly railing you with low tier units, trash, just spam hordes, and it's annoying as hell. You can beat them all, but as soon as you beat them all, Angmar has captured half of Eriador, is stomping on the gates of absolutely everyone, and is just a nightmare. And I have not personally made it far enough into a Dunedain campaign to defeat Angmar. I know, that's terrible. Like, they're Many people will say that Angmar is relatively easy to defeat, but I personally haven't done it. So as such, I decided I want to be the bad guys this time. And so I have settled on the Remnants of Angmar. We are very well-rounded, armor-piercing, many enemies, Dunedain, High Elves on both ends of Eriador, Edidluin, Bree, everyone. Everyone hates us up here. But that will not stop our conquest of all of Eriador as we push through all of the lands of the former kingdom of Arnor, push the elves back across the sea, the dwarves deep into their mountain, and finally lay claim to these lands that we have been trying to capture for thousands of years. So, very hard, because, you know, why not? Let's make ourselves suffer. We get the Witch King, eventually. That's one of our scripts. Many of the factions of the game have specific gameplay scripts. We get Snow Trolls and Barrow-wide special units, Guardians of Kharen Dûm, Darkblaze, all that good stuff. And personally, in my opinion, I really like the look of Angmar's roster. We'll see it as the gameplay goes on, but I think that they look pretty damn stunning. Loading screen. I'm not sure if I'll edit these out or not, but I do know that this is my second attempt at recording. I know already, like, oh, I sat down and I started recording, but I am really excited for doing this and just seeing if people do enjoy it, because I know I enjoy watching content creators a lot, and especially ones that interact with their audiences a ton, because it's seeing people play a game that you think you might enjoy and them enjoying it as well is just the best thing in the world to me. And I want to be able to do that for at least a handful of people. Even if my content isn't absolutely fantastic, the production value is awful, stuttering, all that, I hope that some people find this enjoyable at least. But we'll see. So, when you enter the game, you get this little pop-up, welcome to Divide and Conquer, and this explains basically most of the changes between the base game, Medieval 2, and Divide and Conquer. Answers about 80% of your questions. A simple one-time read-through and you're good to go. It mostly explains certain factions, visual differences, bodyguards. Development is locked behind factions. So, for example, Orc nations can't upgrade to strongholds. Wild men can't build large towns and castles. Kind of fit into the lore a bit more. Very few factions have boats, and also doomstacks. Doomstacks are specific script that essentially, when an enemy faction, or when any faction falls below 3, 2, or 1 territories, it's differentiation for each faction. They get a doomstack, which is essentially a full stacked army of relatively mid-tier to elite units as their sort of last stand. Those are scary, especially when you face factions that are already small, such as the High Elves or others and such. And so those are one thing to look out for as well. Every time you open up a different faction, they all have a faction-specific script. I have read through this already. I very much enjoyed it, but I'll scroll through it slowly so that you can see it as well. These are typically pretty detailed and kind of sprinkle extra lore tidbits. Even if it's not 100% lore accurate, the mod team has tried to stay as close to the lore as they can, but also develop their own. So, for example, as we'll see in a bit, certain fan-made factions exist. This is the Barracks event. This is a hard lock of your elite troops, or more elite troops, behind a certain turn marker. So until you reach turns between 64 and 68, you cannot construct the buildings that will lead to your higher tiers of troops. And this varies between faction, which tiers you are allowed to build before the Barracks event, and after the Barracks event you gain access to everything. This is also leaving in version 5, and I personally enjoy that change. I think that'll be very good. It's been tested, and this is pretty much going to become an ancient relic. As well, at the beginning, this should be all in one nice little package, but it decided to go like that. But certain factions exist, such as Gundabad is right over here, Mount Gundabad, as fan-made factions. Like, technically, the Orcs of Gundabad should be with the Goblins of the Misty Mountains. But the mod team specifically has split them off into more fan-made factions. Other factions exist, like the RR Denayan, also known as Umbar in previous iterations. And these are essentially Dark Numenorians that came up from the south. But in the actual lore, they don't really exist. Examples and such. But today we are playing as Angmar. And we start with 3 territories at the beginning. Carn-dûm, Litash, and Mount Graham. As well, in Carn-dûm we start with our faction leader, Overlord Angduri. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Middle Earthian languages because I'm not capable of that. This is our faction leader. We also get a couple of units in there. Faction heir in there. Wargs, spy, other men. We have a decently substantial starting army. From here, what do we have? Castle, stronghold, large cities. Lower that tax rate. That's cap. Whatever. Me personally, I always like to go for the Mason's Hall right away because they reduce build costs and build times substantially just for 1,000. And in the long term, this really helps lower the cost of building things. Do we have mines anywhere, however? Mines would be good. Mines are a very excellent source of income. However, I'm not sure we have any. Those are mines. Those are trash mines. We don't want those ones. These mines, those are also kind of meh. Okay, so we have meh mines everywhere. We have good culture everywhere. Nothing to worry about. Okay.
Yes,
faction
my
heir,
lord.
or faction leader, faction heir. We have many generals. I believe all of the generals for Angmar are also custom as well. Custom general. He is custom. He is custom. He is custom. He has custom. He is. Yes, we have all custom generals. That is excellent. And if we take a look at our diplomacy, the Dark Lord. This is specifically for the ring script. If Mordor gets the 1 ring, then Sauron comes into play. Our allies are Mordor and Moria, as well as Gundabad. We are at war with the Dunedain, Bree, Eredluin, and the High Elves. We are at war with literally everyone up here. Our faction specifically, we need 40 regions. We need to hold Carn-dûm, as well as Bree, Fenris, and Fenestruna. We have to eliminate the Dunedain, Bree, and the High Elves. So pretty much everyone around us, except Eredluin. Eredluin has a specific little script where they can be given the 3 of the Dwarven rings, and they can turn neutral with us and go to war with all the other factions around us. So like here, for example, is around where Numanas is, the Northern Dunedain kind of chill around here. Down this way, there's the Dunedain capital, and Ladris is over here. Such and such. So we now have to figure out how much income. Oh, we have no income return. Okay, that's fun. It's probably because our custom generals are really expensive.
My lord.
I almost guarantee that's the reason why. Alright, I have not played as Angmar before, but there's a town here. There's also a town over here. There's 3, aren't there? There's 1, 2, and then 3, I believe. Gondor town is over here, and in Ladris. The Dunedain, Numanas, and then Fordnos is over here. Bree is chilling here in the middle. The High Elves also have this area. They won't really affect us. And then Eredluin is off to our west. So we have to expand in all directions. Fun. Let's see. Do we have diplomat? We want to recruit 1 diplomat because we will need that. And so on and so forth. Okay, so what is your acumen? You have insanely good acumen. Oh my gosh, he is the best governor ever. You have 0 acumen, so you are definitely not a... Oh my gosh. You're all terrible. None of you are good at governing. Lordy, okay. So, Thralls are our trash unit. We're not gonna... How much? 165 upkeep. I don't think we're gonna be keeping these guys in here for very long because these guys are trash. They don't need to be garrisoned there. And here we have some Angmar units. These are kind of somewhat mid-tier. These are our early tier archers. 3 missile attack. Decent all around. Angmar infantry. These are our decently heavy hitter guys. Here we have a bunch of wargs. Warg raiders. And then he seems like he has a ward bodyguard as well.
My lord.
Alright, let us try to do 2 forces. So we'll send one south, and we'll try to send our faction leader somewhat westward. First, we need to scout around. There's a town down here somewhere.
Quietly.
Or over here.
Approaching
We'll figure it out.
quietly. I shall continue.
Okay, here we have a bunch of Rudar units. These are our early tier trash. Thralls are our early tier, like, pure trash unit just to die. Then Rudar units are slightly better, can do some damage, especially Rudar pikemen. They can be dangerous if used correctly. And then Barrow-wights. Ooh, Barrow-wights. These guys are absolutely insane, but...
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, only 100? And we can do that. Alright, we will send faction leader
With
westward.
honor, we shall continue tomorrow.
With
My
him.
lord. Orders.
How much upkeep? Only 4? We can do that.
By your command. Joining
We'll
forces, my lord. My lord.
We'll send our
Yes, my
faction
lord.
leader. We'll send a unit of
Orders.
Barrow-wights with
As
them.
you wish.
We'll send
Yes.
our other units of Barrow-wights. Ah! Barchileg. Okay, that has a very substantial garrison. That's actually...
Move!
Okay.
We go
that's a
no
bit
further
overkill.
today.
Your orders, my lord.
We're going to take these guys, and they're going to go down this way.
Making camp here.
These guys,
Yes, my
they're
lord.
going to go to
My lord.
Mount Graham.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Orcs! Get ready for fighting!
Oh god. We're going to be deep in
Yes.
debt very, very soon.
Yes, my lord.
That's okay. God, okay. I think we need to start recruiting people immediately. Alright, let's try to get our elites out first. And we'll want warg units, because warg units are very, very nice. We are, oh my lord, we are going to be deep in debt very, very
An
soon.
order.
Okay,
Your
I
orders,
believe
my
I'm
lord.
going to actually pull my faction leader back down.
We can go, my lord. Yes.
As well as all these
Yes,
guys.
my
They're going
lord.
to take that.
We shall continue
And these
tomorrow.
guys here, they're going to push south, and they're
My
going
lord.
to do their own thing. Faction list. We only have one spot. Okay. Ooh, and that is an end turn. It is very, very odd playing as a faction I've never played before. Thralls. The strategy, it seems like, is we need to immediately get as many units out as we can so that we can
Your orders,
actually
my
have
lord.
some income. These
With
guys,
honor.
yes, Morva Tarth. We can definitely take that. That is a village, so that does not even have walls. I don't think we can take that with our current army, but we will sit on
Yes.
this bridge. Alright, now is an end turn. All the AI factions, turn 2 get auto expansion. So, in the beginning of the game, when you're choosing factions, you see how much territory the player gets. However, oftentimes this is either one territory for factions like Isengard or Rune or Harad. However, the AI would do absolutely terribly if it only had one territory at the beginning, and so many factions in the game get auto expansions. And so, for example, here, Dol Amroth claims Atheland, Moria gets reclaimed by Casa Doom, Fornos gets reclaimed by the Dunedain, because, you know, the Dunedain need a boost, of course. Let's boost the Dunedain. That seems like a great idea. Alright, units trade everywhere. The High Elves
Yes,
hate us.
my
Of
lord.
course they do. And we are going to pull our faction
With
leader
honor.
down.
Your will, my lord. An order. As you
Your orders,
Find
my
these-
lord.
That is very
Assembling a
substantial
might-
garrison.
Yes, my lord.
I don't know if I
Yes.
want to stack these generals, but I might have to for
My
this
lord.
one situation. And then from here on,
Approaching quietly.
Nachvaragla.
Approaching quietly.
I don't know.
Tomorrow's journey
Rudar
planned
Landsmen.
out.
Ooh, these are very good axe throwing units. Savages are armor piercing, and then a bunch of hillmen. Okay, around the place.
Your orders, my lord.
My lord.
By
Yes,
these
my
guys.
lord.
Is that
I'm
a
gonna
single-
stick
that's
you.
Trolls, though. I would not like to fight
Yes.
this. That is
We're
not something I
combining
care about
forces.
doing in
My
the near
lord.
future.
Yes.
It's not something I would like to do
My lord.
anytime soon.
As you wish.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, we cannot recruit you. That will expire you. You are being recruited. You are being recruited. Okay, so we are getting more archer units. Excellent. However, our money is completely in the drain. Our diplomat, though, did get trained.
Yes, my lord.
We will go over to Gundabad and we will sell them
Tomorrow's
on map
journey
information
planned
to make
out.
Easy peasy money. From here,
An order.
I don't want to contest that yet. Custom bodyguards and such. Mr. Mordholt, the Hillman, has Rudar Huskarls. These are effective against armor, strike infantry, so 9 attack, 8 charge, 13 defense. Decent upkeep. They are 5% faster than most other ground units. And then our other general here is a Barrow-White unit. Yes. So these guys are fantastic. 14 damage, 5 charge, effective against armor, frighten enemy infantry, 20 defense, 2 hit points. However, they only have 6 armor. So these guys are extremely weak to arrow fire. However, they are relentless. They are morale locked. They're just fantastic. Even though they're only a unit of 60, these guys will shred through everyone. And that is exactly what I want them to do. Alright, second end turn. Now we progress as normal. Ooh. This is going okay. I'm feeling good about this. Maybe it's not like that. Maybe this whole recording shenanigans might. Anduinville. So we have a mission to go send diplomat to them. Whoa, look at you.
Yes, my lord.
We're already going that direction.
As you
That'll
wish.
be an easy 750 points. Return, construction, we will build our mason halls, but we don't have money now. So our cost savings are not going to be saving anything. We have a bunch of archers now, and we have more org units. So we'll be able to use
my
those
lord.
guys very soon.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
I actually feel
My
like
lord.
these two
Joining
guys
forces,
will be
Your
able...
orders, my lord.
See, I'm being indecisive now.
An order.
This army
Yes, my lord.
should be able to handle that.
Your orders, my lord.
But
Orders.
to be safe,
Yes.
I will give them an archer
Yes,
unit.
my lord.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
These guys I will hang.
With
Oh,
honor.
oh. You know what? Never mind. We're going
Orders.
to...
As you wish.
God
We
damn
go
it.
no.
Your orders.
This is dumb. Why are there
Yes,
so
my
many
lord.
units everywhere?
Your will. Yes.
So many full stack garrisons. Alright,
No sleeping here.
let's go.
Listen up!
My lord. Your will, my lord. Joining forces, my lord.
Yes, my
guys.
lord. Your orders, my lord.
No sleeping
Oh,
here!
they have the trolls.
Assembling
Ooh,
a-
they have
Yes, my
bad
lord.
news.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Your orders, my lord.
That's here.
My
So we have
lord.
that town discovered. Let us continue on. There's Fornost. So there's a town somewhere in the middle here. There's one like up here somewhere, and such. What I want to do is I want to have 2 armies, because having too many armies spread out, the AI will just completely ruin our day.
Approaching
So I'm going to try my
quietly.
best.
I shall continue tomorrow.
So these are 2 different ones. There's a town somewhere in here as well. Yes. So I am going to try to ignore Angsul for now. These are very capable warriors. Woodland Hunters have 5 archer damage, which is insane for an early tier archer. Those guys will destroy us. Privateer Oxmen are really scary. Cell swords are also very, very scary. So we're going to go for a Barskileg. Barkileg. Whatever. Bar. We're going for Bar. And we're also going for Morva Tarth. That is that. Enter. I'm believe I might send units in upgrade. That's okay. Of our turn again.
Your
we
orders, my lord.
Scout
Yes.
with our faction.
We can
some
go
more.
now, my lord.
You'll give me
By your command. We shall slaughter them, my lord.
Yes, we shall. Solve.
Besieging the cowards, my lord.
Oh, we forgot to pull
They're
these
not
archers.
my lord. Yes. Joining forces,
We'll
my
also
lord.
siege with
As
these
you
guys.
wish.
Yes,
we
my
are
lord.
7,000 in
To
debt.
battle.
That is
We shall
not okay.
prevail.
However, because this is a village, it has no wall, and we can assault it right away. So, first battle, here we go. Even balance of power, 1-to-1. They have Rudar Huskarls. So those are just strike infantry, a bunch of hillmen, which are, even if they are decent, they are still pretty trash. Only 5 defense and only 2 armor. However, we don't have any. We do have skirmishers. Skirmishers, raiders. We'll see. We'll see. I don't remember what my
Attack!
specific faction bodyguards are for those 2 characters, but we shall see. I also turned down the music decently substantially, because it was very, very loud in previous recording attempts that I tried, and that did not sound very good. So if we go over here, oh, our faction heir has dark blades. That is actually really, really good. These are our top tier archers. They have 15 melee attack, 6 missile, and 6 charge. 6 missile is around about what the most human rangers are, which are the top tier. Oh my god, there's so much. I'm gonna get away from them because they're talking so much. This is around about what most human rangers have, and they are very, very good. 14 defense is also admirable, but 15 melee for an archer is just insane. They have very good morale, 110% movement speed. They have bonuses against horses, wargs, and camels. So, bonuses against horse, it's insane. 30 missiles, 190 range, high accuracy. They're not as accurate and such. They aren't the best archers ever, but they are our elite archers. Then our general over here, he has Mount Graham Raiders. These are our higher tier horse archers, or I guess warg archers in this situation. 6 missile attack as well, which is good. Okay, melee and charge, not the greatest ever. Not really good as dedicated cavalry, but they'll get the job done. 105% movement speed, high missile. These guys are really good. Raiders are trash. Orc skirmishers are decent against heavily armored units, and then an army of thralls. Okay, so this is going to be actually kind of interesting.
Our arrows.
I'm going to turn all these guys off the scrimmage mode. Scrimmage mode doesn't work, more or less. Medieval 2 is a very old game, and it doesn't like working properly a lot of the time. Okay. These are our sacrifice units. Our Angmar and infantry is our somewhat decent guys. We're going to send... These are all raiders. We're going to send these 2 guys together. We're going to keep these guys in the middle here as javelin. We're going to keep our other orcs. Oh, these guys do. These might actually be decent charging cavalry, though. They have a much tighter formation. Alright, let us see. So, if we slow this down, trolls are directly facing us. That is good. Then in the middle, they have kept their Huskarls. At least I remember that being their Huskarls. So if we focus down these trolls, we are actually in a very, very good situation. Even if we only have 4 melee infantry to their 5, our several cavalry units will be able to absolutely shred them.
We bring silent death.
So we're going to bring these guys over here. Bring these guys over here to shoot at these guys. And then we're going to have our javelins over here.
No back talk, worms!
We're also going to send these guys over as our sacrifice unit. And then with our remaining infantry, we will send 1 thrall unit with them. We'll send a 2nd thrall with these guys. And we'll
Angmar will
drop
prevail.
our other infantry with them. shoot. Put them on defensive mode so they don't chase the trolls.
No back talk,
So we're gonna
ones.
stick these guys right here. Make everyone run. Everyone needs to run.
No back talk, ones.
We
Let's
bring
see. Are they? They are letting loose. Hillmen are going into wide formation.
Move out. We're under attack.
And here come the trolls. They've turned towards us, so I assume they're
Riders! Let's take them for a run.
Let's see if we can get those guys to fire.
Double time.
Also, are these guys gonna move? Oh, wait. Right, we're in a city battle, quote unquote. So these guys aren't gonna actually move. I'm 90% sure. 80% sure. Those guys.
Let's take them for a
Get
run.
you guys there.
Let's take them for a run.
Put you guys in the back.
It's go time. Let's take them for a run.
And then, oh, trolls are moving. Look at all those dead men. Oh, these guys are chasing us, 100%. 100% chasing us. Where these guys are. Alright, I want these dark blades to actually target these Huskarls now. So we're gonna rotate them over.
Let's take them for a run. Keep the wolves under control. Let's take them hunting.
Move those guys around.
Let's take them for a run.
We're gonna move these javelin units over here because they're very good at doing what they do.
You'll do as you're told.
for the glory of Angmar.
No back talk, worms. Quiet, maggots. Let's take them for a run.
Fire at that. You guys fire at the Huskarls.
Our arrows.
These dark blades. We'll speed them up a bit.
Forward. Quiet, maggots. Keep the wolves under control. Walk, riders!
We've killed 11% of the enemy just by running around and doing nothing pretty much.
No back talk. Let's take
Alright,
them.
I want these guys to try to hit those, but I don't think they will be able to.
Keep the wolves under control.
Okay, let's get them in a better formation first.
Let's take them for a run.
These guys are doing fantastic. Laying into those. These guys firing at the Huskarls. Yes. Okay, so I think the enemy will not be approaching us anytime soon, which is a shame. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, let's get these guys to run. Thralls forward. We'll get our infantry over here.
We bring silent death.
Oh, are they all going into the middle? They're doing the AI. So sadly, with I don't know if this is specifically the medieval 2 AI or the divide and conquer AI, but whenever the settlement does not have a gate, the enemy oftentimes will just run into the center and not do absolutely anything, which is a shame because we do enjoy actually, you know, fighting the enemy instead of them just lining up, taking all of our arrow fire, which they have taken 27% losses because we have been able to just fill them with arrows. And most of our units are still at half capacity.
Pay attention, Scott.
So yeah, they're just gonna sit here and do this. Now, I know at least someone will probably say that I should just charge in and actually fight these guys fairly. However, I don't want to do that. I was trying to think of a good excuse. It is not fun fighting trolls. I can guarantee you that. And as well, these Huskarls also do quite a bit of damage. They can really mess you up. So I am not in the biggest of moods
No
to
back talk, worms.
go up to them. However, what are these guys doing? Nothing. So we're just gonna let us sit here and shoot them. Yeah, fantastic. God. And this just goes to show how bad hillmen are. Angmar is not an elite faction. We're not bad necessarily. Oh wait, did they charge us? They kind of did.
Only half the enemy force
We
remains.
will actually have our melee forces fight something, so we're sitting on, which is good. We want our units to actually.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Bring our wargs in here anyway. Maybe. Try to bring it over here. No, actually, we can bring it over here. Right? Okay, so our thralls are actually in battle.
Let's take him for a run.
That unit is out. Cav is useless in any sort of city situation, so we're going to get those guys out. These guys are also out of ammo, so we are pretty much out. Target these trolls. We will bring these guys forward. We'll also bring in. Yeah, we'll bring these guys up, but they're not going to be doing much. They might need to help these guys. These trolls will hopefully be going down soon. One of them did die, which is good. Any number of trolls that die to arrow fire is good. We've lost 2% of our people, so they're 68. Not the funny number yet. We're almost there. There it is. There's the funny number. No, sorry, the nice number. Either or. These guys are coming in now. The trolls have fallen to 9, which is good, and our dark blades still have ammunition, which is amazing. These guys are really just. Well, we're gonna fast forward because there's no point in just seeing us rail these guys with archer fire.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Those guys just hang out. We have now run out of ammunition. And now we are going to send our sacrifice unit. We're going to send our other sacrifice unit.
Tis an honor to hold the banner of the Witch King.
We're going to make sure all of our other people are still alive. Because we're not going to waste their lives. Those are out of ammunition. Those are out of ammunition. And now it comes down to our 3 random units. 4. Because these guys are probably going to. They're already very tired. What are our special abilities? Rally call. Circle. Fantastic. Ah, yes. Go against the trolls. You guys, go against the trolls. That sounds like a great idea. You enslaved spirit.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Oh wait, one of them did die, I think. That was,
You'll do as you're told. You'll do
these
as you're
guys are
told.
shaken, so we're gonna need to
Have faith in the eye.
Trolls are not the best, but our archer fire did at least. What I did not know is that the Angmar infantry has axes. Actually, I thought they had swords. That's like useful.
No
These guys are all These are exhausted apparently. I think we can bring in our dark blades because the thing with generals.
If we
bodyguard
continue
units
like
is
this,
that they
we
do
will
replenish
smash the enemy.
eventually. These guys will pretty much always come back. 2 swords, it's awesome. It's really cool. No wonder they have 15 attack. And there's our factionary himself. Half of these guys aren't actually running for some reason. Trolls, 6 of them left. Our thralls are getting absolutely demolished. But then again, they are sacrifice unit. Send in our dark blades to flank these guys. Huskar. We're still proud Huskar.
We bring silent death.
But yeah, so the reason I'm willing to send in the general here, even if he is an archer, is because as soon as he gets below, he will not replenish above 77. This is one of the things we're going to do. Screen that comes up when you start the time. But as soon as he gets below 77, he will always replenish back up to 77. So as long as the general doesn't die, which is what we're here, so he does, I'm okay with where they are. There we are. There are two choices. One's dead. The other one's dead. These guys are all hanging out.
Units! Quiet, maggots! Our men have taken control of the city!
There we go. And look at that. Like I said. Gosh, they took out 30 of us. Those Huskars are ridiculous.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Awed by the victory we have won here today.
We lost 300 men, but we killed 1,000 of them. Our Darkblades killed 220 fantastic Warg Raiders. They did amazing. Everyone does okay. This Thrall's infantry did decently. But there we go. We've already conquered our first territory. This specifically, I believe, is Dol Guldur. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I feel like it might be. Just because of the iconic mountain that it's sitting upon. The Solo Mountain. Solo Hill.
We have triumphed! My lord, our courage and honor have
assuming
conquered.
This has our culture, at least a little bit, yes. Pretty much all Melkor Shadow. That's good. These guys there. And we will turn down the tax rate so that we can get more long-term growth, because that is important. Even if we are negative 7,000 in the bin, I think we're doing okay. Also, we have a lot of population for some reason. Why is that? 3,000? 3,000. Oh, I see. So we actually have a lot of people. These guys. Oh, okay. Sellswords. These are scary. These are trash. These are scary. These archers will shred us if we let them get anywhere near.
An order.
Do we have any trash? We don't really have trash infantry. What were you again? You were Huskarls, yes. But we have. This army has decent infantry. As well here, I want this army to march out on me. I don't want to battle this. I don't want to do that battle. Siege battles, especially the AI is just annoying a lot of the time. And I would much rather have them march out on us, even if that is 4 turns away. And that's kind of boring. Otherwise, our diplomat is ready.
Your orders.
He's going to
as you
good
wish.
and bad. There is good
Yes.
and bad.
Honored friends, let us hear
don't
your
have trade rights
proposition,
with
your
them? Why don't
plan,
we?
another course of wisdom to share.
They are very poor. We have 4 territories. Typically, you can get around 200 to 300 for each territory you have. So let's go with like 800.
No, we will not accept such a thing.
They will
Your
not accept
time was
anything after that.
most valuable. We thank you.
Do you have more trade now? Oh, you got 200 in trade. Nice.
Yes, my
And
lord.
where is these guys? Down there.
Yes,
Okay.
stopping here.
Our
My lord.
spy. So if this.
Approaching
is.
quietly.
Ooh. This is. It might not look a lot, but Lambsmen. Enemy javelins are terrifying. I have very bad memories of playing as high elves and charging my cavalry into enemy javelins. Even like terrible Moria. Like terrible Snaga skirmishers down here, Moria. Like those guys, the armor piercing is no joke. They will actually mess your day up.
Approaching quietly.
Okay, then we got that.
Tomorrow's journey
And
planned
then
out.
Fornost is there, so that's there. I believe Breeze there. Ostsul, the Dunedain's capital is Fenestrunen. But Ostsul is somewhere around here with Weathertop. And then I'm not sure if there's another town in between here or if it's all that big territory. I don't remember specifically. I'm trying to remember from my Dunedain playthrough. Gosh, what is all of it is army upkeep. My God. Do we really? It has to be our generals. Our generals must absolutely destroy. You don't even have acumen though. So what is our general doing? Oh, you have 130 public order. We can move these guys down. Especially the wargs.
Yes,
we don't need
lord.
the wargs in here.
No sleeping here!
We'll merge. Okay, so we lost
Your
one
orders, my lord.
Get ready for fighting!
Yes, my lord.
Oh,
With honor.
so the high
Yes.
elves. Oh, they. Oh no, no, no. We are not fighting that. I'm sorry to say that, but we are not fighting the high elves.
With honor. We
With
shall
that
continue
army.
tomorrow.
Lindar guards are essentially as good as our. They are slightly better than our Angmar infantry. And Amanyar riders, they will just completely destroy
orders,
all
my
of our
lord.
wargs. There is no question about it.
My lord. Your will, my lord.
However, can
Yes,
I move
my lord.
you out? Can I move
Your
you
will,
out?
my lord.
Yes, I can.
Your
Can at
orders,
least
my
move
lord.
these guys out. And
Honor. Your will, my lord.
however, we are not making any more units. We are only heading around.
Yes, my lord.
I do not want to put more
Yes.
than 2 generals in one army, so I am not going to
Your
stake
orders,
our
my
faction
lord.
leader, who I forgot to show, is Temple Wards. These are very heavy strike infantry. 17 attack, 28 defense. Excellent morale, impetuous morale response, and they have bonuses against wargs, which we won't really need. But, you know, it's helpful. These guys are just really good, really tanky. And they're... It's 28. I thought it was 38. Because there are some units, such as the High Elves units. They're heavy infantry. They get units with 40 defense, or dwarves. They get really heavy infantry. Especially Mithlin Nobles. When we fight the High Elves, I really hope I don't encounter a unit of Mithlin Nobles. Those guys have 20 damage and 38 defense. It's absolutely
Hiding from the enemy.
ridiculous. It's I can't say broken because it's not
Yes,
broken,
my lord.
but it's definitely not.
Glory. Honor.
Okay, those guys are not going to go
Victory.
anywhere, so we need to find
A most
other
noble
territories.
conquest.
Your orders, my lord.
We're going to move these guys. See, I can't take Kameth Brent. There's no way I
We
cannot
have
take that.
triumphed.
Yes, my
So
lord.
we're gonna just move these guys
Yes,
out this way
my lord.
because,
By your command.
if I remember correctly, Rudar Lowlands. This is. Oh no! Wait, this is this territory. Oh, they captured this. Oh, okay.
Your
yeah, we
orders,
should
my
definitely
lord.
Your will,
go
my
for that
lord.
then.
Yes, my lord.
My lord,
And then if we continue going this way,
approaching
Drain.
quietly.
Look,
I shall
This is
continue
better.
tomorrow.
just Huskarls is better to deal with, but that's still
Your orders, my lord.
ridiculous. So we're gonna send these guys this
With
way. but
honor.
I'm not.
Yes, my lord.
An
don't
order.
want to. But I also am $10,000 in debt, or 10,000 gold pieces. However, why did our army upkeep go down so much? Oh, because we'd lost a bunch of people. Huh? I wonder why.
My lord.
Where are those guys?
As you wish. Without question.
Right there.
Tomorrow's journey
So the
planned
game
out.
says. Okay, but otherwise, we can't do anything. Right now, everything is just us trying to
Your orders, my lord.
capture as many territories we can with our starting armies. I didn't build any watchtowers. I keep forgetting about that. But we didn't. We had negative money pretty much right from the beginning, so there was no way we could have built any. Bartkeleg will be marching out on us soon. I believe they still have 2 turns. Not entirely sure. They might have. Yeah, they still have 2 turns to surrender. For
Yes, my
now,
lord.
I'm going to combine the guns.
Assembling a mighty host.
I still don't want to attack that. Because this... The strategy models for most towns look exactly as they do on the battle map. So this is going to be annoying, fighting that. I can guarantee it. It's like Litash looks like that on the battle map, more than less. Karn Doom looks like that. Mount Graham looks like Mount Graham, but you can't actually see inside, etc.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders. As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, now I remember why our upkeep was so low. I am dumb.
My lord.
We are not here for top tier
Approaching quietly.
gameplay.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's
I
journey
believe there
planned
should
out.
be another. I feel like there's another town up here. I'm not completely sure, but this is pretty much it. And then like Barquette is over here. There's one more over here, and then Dunedain. However, it seems that they have marched north. So I would like to see how big that garrison is.
Yes, my lord. What is it you
Trade
wish to
rights.
discuss? This
Love it.
another
So
proposition
you give
for us
You're
then?
poor, but you're not very poor. So will you give us 800?
I must say, we are.
Good
Good day to
We
you.
need to go lower. We need to go lower with this, guys. With you, we shall go towards. Anduin is all here. So we will go to the Woodland Realm. We will go over here.
Yes, stopping here.
Yes. Okay. So our spies up there. We have 3 of our 5 generals stacked in this army. This garrison is going to get crushed just by our generals.
Your
just
orders,
these 3
my
guys
lord.
will absolutely decimate everything, and maybe the Sparrow White unit. However, I'm more curious about what is going on over here in Nova Tarth. Is it? No, Morva Tarth, and then the other one is. I'm not sure. 14,000 in debt.
My lord.
Now I know that it's okay
Approaching
to go.
quietly.
Oh, gosh, Barry
Come
Maniac.
and get me.
Why?
you
Wow!
coward.
Wow! That. Gosh. Do they wait? They already own Barry. They own everything. This is going to be a while. This is.
Yes, my lord.
Oh my
With
lord!
honor.
What is okay? The good thing here is that most of these guys are capped. The bad thing is I only have like 2
Your
spear
orders, my
infantry.
lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
I have 1 spear infantry. What the frick? That is ridiculous. Now, Cardland Riders aren't that good. Dunedain Scouts are good. These are decent cav archers. Wardens are also very decent early tier infantry. The real thing is these Dunedain bodyguards. These guys are insane. However, 50 is still a lot of them. And then Cardland Sentinels are hybrids. They're archer swordsmen. I don't think I can. I can't take that.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
As you command.
Well, no sieges around these parts. We did get the forts though. I like getting forts. Just like having them dotted around. Maybe I should have built up my eco first. But we have a
Yes, my
very
lord.
large
Your orders, my
starting
lord.
army. It would make no sense. Gosh. Okay. You're moving.
Yes, my lord.
To Thranduil's halls.
I cannot do
Go to
that.
his halls.
Impossible.
Okay,
I
get it.
cannot do that.
Okay, we get it. You don't like doing
My
that.
lord.
We shall end the turn there. And the garrison at Barthuleg Bar. I'm just calling it Bar. That's it. That's basically it. They have attacked us. Because we were sieging them, they lost some units, but not a lot. Cell swords. This is why they're terrifying. Because they have 17 attack. And they have 18 defense, which is almost all entirely in armor. These guys are just ridiculously tanky early tier units. But I am going to actually call it there. I think. Yeah, I'll call it there. I don't want these episodes to be like ridiculously hour and a half, 2 hours long. So, this has been my first YouTube video. if you've chosen to watch this, thank you. Honestly, like, even just taking any time out of your day to watch this is really appreciated, and I hope I get at least some reception. If no one comments or no one likes, no one even reviews, whatever, at least I uploaded it and I gave it a shot, which is what counts. Future episodes, I will get through more turns. I know it's only turn 7. It's been like an hour, we've only gotten through 7 turns. But now that the intro's out of the way, now that kind of that first shake off is done, episodes will go by faster, turns will go by faster. I enjoy having hour-long episodes, but I can always shorten them, depending on what the handful of people that will watch this will think. But it all just comes down to reception and how I'm feeling. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and that you go and download this mod. If you don't have it, you should definitely go and download this. This is a fantastic simulation of controlling the forces of Middle-earth. I really, really enjoy this, and role-playing as factions like Gondor and the Dunedain, the Elves, seeing the units out on the field and crushing hordes of enemies is just, it's amazing. So, thank you, and have a good day.